My ideal movie character that defines youth is probably Mickey Mouse. Maybe not the most creative one, but Mickey's just always happy. He's always happy to have everybody around. He's got the youth enthusiasm.
I think the ideal son or daughter would be someone who is loyal to their friends. What's loyalty without trust, and what's trust without loyalty?
Selectively reflective, and kind of what that means to me is taking the good parts about your parents and letting that shine through versus some of the negative things, and taking the best of the world around you and letting that shine out rather than the negative stuff. So that's what I would describe as the ideal son or daughter.
I think one word that describes the ideal son or daughter would be really helpful, not only doing everything they can to help their parents, but their friends and overall helping their community as well. Okay, I'm trying to think. So like being raised in Episcopalian church and like not really reading the Bible versus coming to this church and reading the Bible, it gave me a lot more of a grounded foundation, you know? Like, and I don't know what parent wouldn't want their kids to have a grounded foundation like, you know, reading the Bible has been able to give to me.
My brother is one of my role models. He's very smart and funny, and he always is teaching people things. He's hoping to be a science teacher, so he's kind of perfect for that. And I get called him a lot, and that always makes me feel really good because some people think I am my role model.
You know, thinking about biblical standards, you know, how I measure myself as a daughter, you know, I work in measurement on a daily basis, but this is something, it's really tough, you know, and so I have to think about it in a way like, you know, when I come to the end of my life, what do I want people to say about my Christian walk? And I think that will reflect what my standards were. And, you know, if anything, I want them to say, you know, I was brave like Esther was, or I was faithful like Job was, even through whatever stuff or curveballs came my way, or that I was just obedient like Jonah. You know, he went somewhere where he didn't want to go, and he didn't like those people, and then he didn't like, you know, when they accepted God's word, but yet he still went and was obedient. You know, I want to be known to be generous like the widow, and who gave her everything. And so when I think about these biblical standards, they're targets, you know, or things we aim for that are not necessarily easy. They're simple when we talk about them, but they're not easy. And it definitely, I think, is going to take a life journey to get there. But that's really sort of how I measure myself. And it's a journey, and it's a constant thing that you're constantly having to stay close to God. Otherwise, you start missing the mark. And it's not a, hey, I can check this off the list. It's a, I need to keep doing this. I need to keep praying and being in community and worshiping and learning how God created me, so that I can be more of who God created me to be.